Good morning, happy wake and bake. Still not the right time, but it is definitely after time to take your medicine because, well, I had medical emergencies yesterday, fag shit. Anyway, I had a bunch of fucking issues yesterday, so I am totally late today. But other than medical emergencies and a whole lot of achy pain, I got a package from Oregon, right? My friend in Oregon sent me a package, and I'm sure you're like, Nikki, did all them seizures yesterday fuck up your brain and you think it's December? No. Actually, no. I don't want it anywhere close to December right now. I'm ready for some heat, right? So she sent me a package, and her name is Brooke. She's that one girl on my thing when it pops up. It's that one girl. That's her. She sent me a package. All these toys that you see up here, these little guys. Yeah, she sends me those. So they can be, you know, the peanut gallery. And I love it. And there's so many toys up there. The only one she didn't give me is the Naruto guy. Super got me him for Christmas. And this. No pants, no problem. That little thing. Dustin got me that. But she got me this hat, and I think it's cool. And she got me this other thing. It's a dick on a stick. Coffee stir. So I can stir people's coffee and be like, I'm going to stir your coffee with my dick. Doink. See, I think that's so cool. Nobody else found it as clever as I did. But I did. I found it clever. The only thing she didn't send me this time is a new Starbucks cup. She sends me Starbucks cups. I don't even go to Starbucks, but she sends me these cool little cups. I I think they're cool. My whole cabinet is nothing but Starbucks cups. Uh yeah. So if you're like, Nikki's bougie, always drinking out of a Starbucks cup, that's her. That's her. I don't I can't afford Starbucks. I spend my Starbucks money on cat food. Because remember, I got 6 of those little motherfuckers, right? I got Maynard James Kitty. I got Jack Skeletitty. Skelekitty. Skelekitty. Captain Lucky, Blue, and Spaz. Oh my God. Was that 7 cats? No. Captain Blue, Lucky. Captain Blue, Lucky, Spaz, Maynard James Kitty, and Jack Kiddington. That's what it is. Kitty tongue. Jack Kittyton. Anyway, that's I spend my money on those instead of Starbucks cups. She sends me Starbucks. And I drink my cheap ass coffee out of an expensive ass cup. Yep, that happened. Oh, look, there's Spaz. I don't know where Captain's been. Like, why she won't lay here. I don't know. I do have to rearrange again. It's about to look totally different. And the next couple days, I'm supposed to be getting a surprise. We are going to have so much fun because it has to do with these videos. And it is going to be great. I'm so excited. So, let's finish our oh yeah, listen, I don't this number went up, didn't it? Wasn't it 4? Now it's 6. See, this I don't want to say this is on purpose by design, but I it's not a conspiracy channel. It's not a conspiracy channel. But I think they let these things happen on purpose. I do. But the Democrats exacerbate it. Is it exacerbate? Make it worse, bigger, make it more of an issue. And I think they do that on purpose. It's not a conspiracy channel. It's a Bible channel. So shut the fuck up, Nikki. So I'm shutting the fuck up. And we are reading Matthew chapter 16. Okay. The Pharisee. Wait, where did we leave off on chapter 15? See, all my medical emergencies yesterday fucked me all sorts of up. Oh, look, Nikki, you need a coupon. You don't think you do, but you really do. You need a coupon. Okay. After sending. Okay, yeah, this is where he went to. Make America Great Again, Don. That's right. Okay. So he's at Megadon. And when the Pharisees and scribes came to Jesus from Jerusalem, they said, oh, we're on chapter 16. I'm so fucking retarded. Okay. So he's at Megadon now, right? And then the Pharisees and Sadducees came again, I guess. But this time they came to test Jesus. But remember, Jesus got the whole story of David wrong. And I think he did it on purpose to test them, and they got it wrong. Okay? So now they're coming to test him. And he said, they said, can you show us a sign from heaven? And Jesus said, can you suck my pecker? And he really said, when it is evening, you say, it will be fair weather, for the sky is red. And in the morning, it will be a stormy day, for the sky is red and threatening. You know how to interpret the appearance of the sky, but you cannot interpret the signs of the times. You guys are out of control. An evil, adulterous generation asks for a sign, but no sign will be given except for read your book, you assholes. Read your fucking book. And then he left. When the disciples reached the other side, they had forgotten to bring all those baskets of leftovers, right? Like the leftover bread and meat. And Jesus said, watch out and beware of the yeast of the Pharisees and Sadducees. And then they was like, we forgot to bring the bread. He knows we forgot to bring the bread. Oh my God. How dumb are we? How can we go back? Oh my God. We got to get the bread. He knows. And then Jesus is like, you fucking idiot. Why are you talking about bread? Do you still not realize I talk to you assholes in parables too? Just because I tell you what they mean doesn't mean I don't use them. Think about it. When we was with the 5,000, how many baskets did you gather afterwards? Or even the 7 loaves with the 4,000? What? How much did you get? Oh, hey, Blue, come on. Blue. Oh, she's like, I just wanted to bother you so you could fuck up your reading. Okay. How could you fail to perceive? I'm not fucking talking about bread, right? I'm talking about the teachings of these lying assholes, right? I beware of them and what they use to grow their religions, asshole. They're used, right? Man. So then, Jesus came to the district of Caesarea Philippi. He asked his disciples, who do they think I am? I just want to know so I know how to act. And they was like, some kind of prophet, John, Elijah, Jeremiah, one of them. And he said, who do you want? Who do you guys think I am? And then Peter knows this and still's like, we're not there yet. We're not there yet. What I was going to say, we're not there yet. But Peter said, you are the Messiah, the Son of God. And Jesus said, blessed are you, Simon. God told you, right? Okay. But I'm telling you, Peter, on this rock, I will build my church, and the gates of Hades will not prevail against it. Yes, it does. No, it might be a different church, right? I don't know all the religions, so I don't know. But I thought Peter was a Catholic church. We're not there yet, Nikki. Shut up. We're not there yet. I'm sorry. Scratch that last comment. Strike it from the record. I will give you the kingdom of heaven, and whatever you bind on earth will be bound in heaven, and whatever you loose on earth will be loosed in heaven. Word magic. I'm giving you the gift of word magic. Then he told his disciples, do not fucking say that again. Listen, sometimes my kids will say stuff and I'll be like, don't say that ever. Oh my God. It's funny as hell, but nobody will find it as funny as me. So, but anyway, Jesus was like, don't say that again, right? Don't say it again. And from that time on, Jesus began to show his disciples he must go to Jerusalem, undergo undergo great suffering at the hands of the elders, chief priests, scribes, and Pharisees, be killed, and on the third day be raised. And Peter took him aside and began to rebuke him, saying, "The fuck are you talking about? That's not gonna happen. We're not gonna let that happen. That's not happening. Are you insane?" And then Jesus said, "Get behind me, Satan! You are a stumbling block for me, for you are setting your mind not on divine things, but on human things. So stop talking. Stop talking. Shut up." Right? Then Jesus said, "If any of you want to become my followers, let them deny themselves, take up their cross, and follow me." Okay, take up their cross. Okay, so you carry your own baggage and come with Jesus carrying your own baggage. So, no more carnal desires, I suppose. For those who want to save their life will lose it, and those who lose their life for my sake will find it. For those who want to save their life will lose it, and those who lose their life for my sake will find it. So I guess you gotta die loving Jesus. No, this has to be more metaphorical, right? Like if you want to just fill your life with all this shit instead of God, it's gonna be miserable. But if you're like, I'm a God guy, right? And I do God guy things, you're gonna have a great life. And maybe get a deep freezer, dishwasher, a washing machine, and you're able to pay your bills right on time. Yeah. I think, correct me if I'm wrong, but I really do think that's the right way. That's I think that's what that means. I don't know exactly. For what will it profit them if if they gain the whole world but forfeit their life? Or what will they give in return for their life? What? For what will it profit them if they... Yeah, okay. Look, what will it profit them if they gain the whole world but forfeit their life? Right, you can have all the shit you want, but no life, right? And what will they give? So if you're only materialistic, you're not going to be able to give anybody love. So you get love back and then follow God, I guess. You can't give up your shit to follow God. I don't know. I don't exactly know what that means. But I know the Miss Mossy Boots lady or Miss Raven lady, which you two really need to know each other. You guys talk the exact same. You type really happy. Like, I get your messages and it makes me happy on the inside. But anyway, you guys need to know each other because you talk the same. I'm telling you. This is such happy writing. But anyway, what exactly does this mean? Or what will they give? Okay, so maybe if you love all this other shit, it's not, you're not going to have any love, right? So you're not going to be able to give love in return for your life, right? I don't exactly know. So Miss Mossy Boots Lady and Miss Raven Lady, what do you think? Help me figure out my brain. Okay. For the Son of Man is to come with his angels in the glory of his Father, and he will repay everyone what has been done. Oops. Truly, listen, I'm telling you, there are some standing here who will not taste death before they see the Son of Man coming in his kingdom. Okay. So is that what you see right before you die? I don't know. I don't know, but man, I don't want to live that long. Oh, these poor little babies. Okay. Give me just a second. I will be right back. Okay. So, oh, what happened? Okay. Matthew chapter 17. And it says, 6 days later, Jesus took with him Peter, James, and his brother John. He led them up a high mountain by themselves. Okay, so Peter's brother Andrew didn't come, but James and his brother John did. And I think James and John, they end up becoming the sons of thunder. It's not in my notes yet, so I don't know. But I know Peter's brother is Andrew. Okay. So Andrew didn't come. So it's Peter and the Sons of Thunder, I think. And I hate this. Man. Okay. So he led them up a high mountain by themselves, and he was transfigured before them. His face shone like the sun. His clothes became dazzling white. Suddenly, there appeared to them Moses and Elijah talking with him. Then Peter, why can't you shut your fucking mouth? Okay. Peter said, Jesus, I know you're talking. But is it good for us to be here? You're already there, Peter. Shut up. If you want, I will make 3 dwellings here. One for you, one for Moses, and one for Elijah. And while Peter was still talking, because he has to interrupt everything like a fucking Jew, shut up, Nikki. Shut up. Shut up. I'm shutting up. While he was still speaking, suddenly a bright cloud overshadowed them, probably to tell so Peter would shut the fuck up. So a bright cloud overshadowed them, and from the cloud a voice said, "This is my son, the beloved. With him I am well pleased. Listen to him." Yeah, man. I wish that present was already here. It came yesterday. Listen, it came yesterday, but it did not work. Yeah, it did not work. This would have been great for that, but it's coming. When the disciples heard this, only the 3 of them, They fell to the ground and were overcome by fear. They shit their t-shirts. I'm just kidding. But Jesus came and touched them, saying, "You guys, really, come on, don't be scared." And when they looked up, they saw no one except Jesus himself alone. Yeah, probably because he needed to finish his conversation. As they were coming down the mountain, she'll be coming round. As they were coming down the mountain, Jesus said, "Don't tell anybody until the Son of Man is raised from the dead." Yeah. So don't tell everybody until this whole thing is over. See if they believe you. Shut up. And the disciples asked him, "Why? Then do the scribes say Elijah must come first?" And then Jesus was like, "Elijah is indeed coming and will restore all things. But I tell you, Elijah has already come, and they did not recognize him. But they did to him whatever they pleased. So also the Son of Man is about to suffer at their hands." It's pretty much the devil is a lie. No, it's not, Nikki. Then the disciples understood that he was speaking to them about Jean le Baptiste. Yeah. And they came to the crowd. A man came to him and knelt before him and said, "God, Lord." He didn't say God, he said Lord. Nikki, he said Lord. He did say Lord. He said, "Lord, have mercy on me, my son." Oh, have mercy on my son, for he is an epileptic and suffers terribly. Yes, 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 yes. I feel for this little guy, because I'm telling you what, it is exhausting. He often falls into the fire and often into the water. Okay, I don't know anything about that. I don't know about falling into fire and falling into water, but I do know, because I am epileptic or whatever, I know it's painful and exhausting, but I've never fell into anything. Usually I can sit down. But anyway, and I brought him to your disciples, but they could not cure him. And Jesus answered, "You faithless and perverse generation, how much longer must I be with you? How much longer must I put up with you?" Let me see him, man. Really, guys. You make me want to talk in fire. So, and Jesus rebuked the demon, and it came out of him, and the boy was cured instantly. Jesus was like, "Go the fuck away." And demon was like, "Ah." And the disciples came to Jesus privately and said, "Why couldn't we do that?" And he said, "Because you guys suck, right? Truly, I'm telling you, if you have faith the size of a mustard seed, you will say to this mountain, 'Move from here to here,' and it will move, and nothing will be impossible for you." See, I don't know if he's talking in parables again, right? Because a mountain, isn't that like a large obstacle or whatever? So maybe like stress obstacle in your life, and you're like, fuck you. And it all gets figured out. I don't know. That's what I say. Like, every problem you have is a molehill turned into a mountain. But then it's like, help me figure this out. And then that mountain becomes a molehill again. Is it something like that? I don't know. I don't know. Miss Mossy Boots or Miss Raven Lady. Uh, I don't. There are a couple other people too that answer me sometimes on my videos on the other platforms. So I don't know if that's what that means. Okay, and then it's missing verse 21. Why? Who knows? As they were gathering in Galilee, Jesus said, okay, okay. He said, the Son of Man is going to be betrayed into human hands, and they will kill him. And on the third day, he will be raised. And they was like, here he goes with this again, man, what the fuck? And when they reached Capernaum, the collectors of the temple tax came to Peter and said, doesn't your teacher pay the tax? And he said, yeah. And when he came home, Jesus spoke of it like, what do you think, Simon? Is he talking to the other Simon? Because he usually calls Peter Peter. So maybe he's talking to the other Simon. He said, from whom do kings of the earth take toll for tribute? From their children or from others? When Peter said, from others, Jesus said to him, then the children are free. However, so that we do not give offense to them, go to the sea and cast a hook. Take the first fish that comes up, and when you open its mouth, you will find a coin. Take that and give it to them for you and me. So Jesus did call Peter Simon. Wow. Okay. He's never done that before. Interesting. Okay. I talk way too fucking much. So let's try to get the rest of our house clean. We're cleaning the bathroom today. So let's clean the bathroom and do laundry. Thank you for watching. I love you and have the greatest day ever.